There are changes on the horizon for the housing market in Halifax.
For the first time in probably about 6 years, we're starting to see a balancing out between a buyer and a seller's market. It's been a seller's market for quite some time.
According to Ottawa's fiscal watchdog, progress is being made in closing the housing affordability gap, but it depends on where you live.
Interest rates have come down, and that's helping a little bit on the affordability front. And unfortunately, if we take a longer term perspective, we've lost a lot of affordability since the pandemic.
The report from the Parliamentary Budget Officer gauges affordability based on the gap between average home prices and what the typical household can afford. In Halifax, that gap is 74%, the largest in the country.
After-tax dollars here are actually probably lower than some of those bigger markets, so it's not really an affordable place to live.
The Canada Mortgage and Housing Corporation says in order to restore housing affordability, the pace of home building in Canada must double to nearly 500,000 units per year by 2035. Today, the Nova Scotia government announced it is taking more action to support housing growth in HRM. It has designated the region as an interim planning area, meaning fewer barriers for new builds.
We know that if developers are held up, if there's 6, 7, 8 years in the development time, that just adds to the cost.
For one thing, they remove some limitations on building density in serviced areas. They change the calculation of building height from the number of meters that building is tall to the number of stories. That's a big clarification for builders.
For those in the buyer's market right now, there is good news.
For the last 5 or 6 years, it was common to see about 40 or even 50% of homes selling over asking price, and that number is starting to dip down to 25 or 30%.
As for the province's housing growth plan, the government has also identified 9 suburban areas as possible new development sites, from Halifax and Dartmouth to Bedford and Lower Sackville. Todd.
Stephanie Seco starting us off in Halifax this evening.